Hello there, happy movement day. We are going to work on some twists and some lateral movements for today. So let's just go ahead and start on the ground on our mat. Extend your left leg long, tuck your right knee into the body, and just twist that leg over. As you twist the right knee over, push your right arm out onto the ground, sliding the back of the shoulder into the ground. Twist back to center, bring your left knee in, hug it in tight, and then take the left knee over the body toward the right with the left shoulder out on the ground. Take some deep inhales and exhales here. Let's go one more each side. Hug the right knee in, take it over the body. Try to release, maybe get a little back pop. Other side, left knee in, and then take it over, left arm out. All right, come to center, both feet on the ground. We're going to do our little windshield wipers. Love these for getting the lower back open and getting some space in there. So make sure your feet are a little bit wider than your hips, possibly even mat width. Rotate your knees to the left, put your arms out in a T, and then to the right. To the left, pushing that right knee down to the ground as much as possible, and then to the right. Now you push your left knee down as much as possible. Again, back to the left. Open that hip flexor, and then to the right. All right, go ahead and bring your knees to center, and let's just find some core contractions. So exhale, push your low back into the ground, flex deep into your abdomen. We've worked on these through some of the other sessions, so hopefully you know kind of how to find those contractions. Inhale, release, exhale. Drive your low back toward the ground, squeezing the muscles all the way around the trunk. So through the sides of the body, the front of the belly, and through the back. Keep it all flexed nice and tight. Inhale, release. Exhale, tuck it all in. Hold. Okay, bring both feet up into a tabletop position. Your hands are going to go back out on the ground in a big T. Now then lower those knees to the left again. But now your feet are off the ground and the knees are together. Grab with the core, pull your knees back to the center, and then rotate to the right. So just as far as you feel comfortable with, the twist should feel nice. Bring it to center. Exhale to the left. Open the chest, drive each shoulder into the ground. Arms are spread out wide, center, and then to the right. To center, to the left. Tighten through that core. The twist obviously feels amazing. Well, hopefully it does for you. It feels good for me. Bring it to center. But feel the core activate to help bring the knees up and over. Try to keep your feet open away from your hips so that they're parallel to the ground as you rotate back to the left, center, and to the right. Perfect. All right, hug your knees into the chest, bring your head and shoulders up, and then just circle around the knees to the right, or counterclockwise, and then clockwise. Perfect. Okay, go ahead and rock and roll your way up. We're going to come all the way to standing, and we're going to go into a lunge and a twist. All right, so start with the right leg forward, the left leg back, and just stay in kind of a started lunge position. So we're not going to go up and down yet. So just rotate the upper body over to the right. So if your right leg's forward, you're twisting to the right. Arms are nice and wide. Chest is tall, belly strong. So you have a slight bend. in the front leg. Nice, strong, straight back leg. 2 more like this. Relax through the neck and shoulders. All right, step together. And then we're going to go to the left side, forward. Left leg forward, just a slight bend. You should feel a little bit of stretch or opening in that back hip flexor, but it kind of depending on how tight you are. 2, falling over. 3, good. Chest tall, just that kind of mid lunge. You're not lunging deep at all yet. Twist over that left leg. Get a little pulse twist. Chest tall, abdomen strong. 2 more. Last one. All right, we're going to come back to a deeper lunge and twist in a second, but first we're going to do a little hinge over from the top. So take your right arm up nice and high and then hinge from the side of your body, the left arm down the left leg. Then come to top, inhale, and then exhale, drop. Feel the front of the belly still contract. Work with your breath. Every exhale, you're leaning down. Every inhale, coming up. Keep the tension out of the neck by wrapping that shoulder down. Hold the front of the belly strong. Inhale up, exhale, drop. All right, let's go to the other side. So inhale your left arm up, drop the right arm down the right thigh. So just hinging straight to the side. Hinge it over. Work with your breath. Front of the belly still holds strong. You should feel that oblique kind of grab in the side that you're hinging into, but then into the side that you're pulling back up into as well. So as you straighten, you feel that other side oblique. Okay, go a little bit wider. I'm just going to take some little pulse twists here as well. So a wide stance, soft knee, arms are going to come wide. Twist, pulse to the left. Exhale, twist, pulse. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Keep the chest lifted. Keep the hips still. So you're trying to twist from that upper middle back. Last one this side. Now we're going to go to the other side. Check in. Notice if one side feels a little bit tighter or looser than the other. Lift the chest. Rotate the shoulders back and down. Getting movement through that spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. 3 more on this side. Last one. All right, we're going to go back to that lunge position. So right leg forward, left leg back. And we're going to lunge a little bit deeper this time. So find your stance. Your heels, your feet are hip width, and you're going to be pushing through that front heel. So drop into your lunge, deeper, and twist. Lift. Exhale, drop, and lift. Drive to that front heel. Take your time. Track that front knee right on top of the ankle. And if getting this low doesn't work for you, then just stay in that higher twist that we did last time. You don't have to go as low of the lunge. 3 more here. Last one, but don't switch your feet yet. Stay low. So I want you to balance. Go ahead and drop all the way down and balance on that back knee. Take your left elbow and twist it outside the front thigh. Put your backhand, your right hand on your right hip, and then twist. Keep the knee tracking right on top of the ankle. Twist open. All right, untwist, press up, and then drive that back leg forward. All right, left side. So now the left leg is going to be forward. The right leg is back. Keep those hips squared off, belly strong. Lunge deep and twist over. See if you can get your back knee onto the ground. That top knee is right above the ankle. Core strong. Core is the balance. Three more. Last one. Stay down. Clip the right elbow outside the left knee. Put your left hand on your left hip and try to work a little bit deeper into that twist. But keep the knee on top of the ankle, opening the chest. Feel a little stretch in my right trap as well. That feels good. All right, untwist, come up, drive into that left leg. And we're going to go back into our leans, but this time after that side lean, so let's say lean to the left hand on the thigh, right arm up overhead. Then I want you to crunch your right elbow to the right knee. So hinge and then crunch. Hinge and crunch. Belly strong. Use your oblique. And you work with the movement that you have in your spine, in your lat. So I might be able to get a little deeper. That's okay. Or maybe you can get a little deeper. Go with what feels good with your body. Three more. Find that big lean. Open. Contract. Okay, other side. Left arm up. Right arm slides down. And then tuck. So try to find just that side lean. You're not folding forward at all. Open the knee out to the side. Elbow comes down to the side. You should feel some length in that hip. Three more. Reach. Crunch. And done. All right, we're going to go back down onto the mat. We're going to go into hands and knees, and we're going to start with just a couple cat-cow. So inhale, push the chest forward. Exhale, round. Find some movement in the spine another direction. We've been going left and right. Now we're going to go front and back, the other plane. All right, level off, and we're going to do our big hip hinges. So hinge to the right, hinge to the left. And then we're going to get some twists into our upper middle back, going into our thread the needle. So level off into your hips, push into those hands. Inhale and twist your left arm up nice and high. If you need to stay off your wrist, then you can fist up and go onto the knuckles. So inhale, twist, hold here. Try to keep those hips level. Open through the chest, slide the shoulder blade down. Definitely feel tight today. Exhale, bring that left arm underneath your right. See if you can lie all the way on the left shoulder, the outside of the back of the left shoulder, and kind of push your body toward the left. Sometimes you'll feel a pretty good stretch in the shoulder. Sometimes it just is nice to get your body moving, twisting kind of in that upper back again. Couple deep breaths. Push into your right hand. We're going to go to the other side. So again, if you want to fist up on that left side, go for it. Otherwise, plant into the left hand. Inhale. Twist the right arm up. Hold here. Couple deep breaths. Try to keep your hips level. Twist, twist. And then exhale, drop your right hand underneath the left arm. Push into the outside of that shoulder. See if you can get your head on the ground. Find that stretch in the outside of the shoulder. All right, push through the left hand. We're going to go one more each side. So now we're back onto the right. Push onto the right hand or knuckles. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, tuck under. Drop onto the outside of that left shoulder. There's one deep breath. Take one more. Okay, push into the right hand. Now we're on the left side. Inhale to the right. Trying to keep those hips level. I always have to watch out for that too. Exhale, drop that shoulder under. Twist over onto the outside of that right shoulder. Again, find your hips to level off. And push into the left hand, coming back up. All right, we're going to come to seated. So just find a crisscross applesauce position. And we're going to do a few more leans to my left. So plant your left hand, your right, and then go up with the right hand. Reach it over. And then switch to the other side. So planting the other hand, reach up and over. One more each side. Exhale, lean over. Lift the chest. Keep engaging that abdomen. Don't forget about it. Just because we're not officially doing core doesn't mean that you don't engage. All right. Keep your crisscross applesauce. Sit nice and high out of the hips. Notice if you're able to keep a super tall chest. And you can do that by putting your hands behind your hips, keeping the chest nice and tall. And then if you were to take the hands away, see if you can keep that same length in your torso. Okay, so arms are going to come wide again. Roll the shoulders back and down. Keep your hips level and twist your arms back and forth. Similar to what we did the day that we used the bench, getting that twist up in the thoracic spine. We're keeping our hips level though now by sitting on them. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Extend your right leg long, left foot into the inner thigh. Lift your arms up nice and high. Open to the right, and then plant your hands. Your left hand's going to push on the right shin or the right thigh, and you're going to plant into that right hand behind you. Lift the chest and twist. Lift high out of the neck. Find space between ears and shoulders. All right, keeping the chest lifted, you're going to untwist and go to the other side before we switch which leg we have straight. So still lifting up nice and high, belly contracts. All right, so we're going to switch it up. Now the other leg comes forward. Right leg into the thigh. Inhale, lift your arms nice and high. Then exhale to the left if your left leg's forward, to the right if your right leg's forward. Push your hand into the outside of the calf and then plant into your back hand. Lifting nice and high, nice and high. Lift super tall. Grab through the core. That's going to help you twist a little bit as well. All right, release there. Go over your bent knee to the right. Lifting nice and tall still. All right, and then we're going to do a quick Z sit and twist, and we'll call it a day. So I'll have you mirror me. So take your left leg and see if you can put the inner thigh on the ground with your inner arch on the ground. The foot's kind of back behind you to the left. Now then, on your right leg, you just pull that foot in front, almost like you're getting ready to do crisscross applesauce with your right leg, but the left is going behind. So you're kind of making a funky little Z. And you want to try to sit as level as possible. Sit nice and high, and then we're going to twist again. Push into the knee on the right side with that left hand and twist over. Go ahead and bring your hands in front of you. Walk your hands forward a little. See if you can get that opening in the inner thigh on the left leg. Walk it back, and we're just going to hit up that other side. So now your left foot is pulled in toward your groin, and the right leg is pulled back behind you, inner arch on the ground, finding that kind of Z sit, leveling off as much as you can into your hips. Lift up high, and then we're going to twist. So we're twisting over to the left. All right, and then come back and walk those hands forward. Keep driving your hips down to the ground, the knees. Of course, if it causes any pain, then back out of it. Just push to that point where the stretch feels good. Keep your breath. All right. Hopefully you feel a little looser through your spinal column and enjoyed some twists. I'll see you guys next time.